I guess Jackie Chan movie Zui Chuan, The Drunken Master, had a big impact on me. So I decided to find a school in Henan and go practice the drunken fist and drunken sword for. At the beginning, when I was very young, my brother was practicing judo. He was using me as his rubber dummy to practice his judo on me, and then he also brought me to class later on. But at that time in Italy, I would say that Japanese martial arts were very well developed, judo, karate especially. We're talking about the 80s, beginning of the 90s. Later on, with some movies like Jackie Chan movies and Jet Li movies, like think about also Hero, or movies choreographed by Yan Wuping, like The Matrix, later on, Kill Bill and all these things, Chinese martial arts started to become strong. Wushu was already existing in Italy. There was already Wing Chun, but it was a niche at the beginning. Afterwards, after the 90s, with the beginning of 2000s, I think that it started to spread more and become more popular. And it was at that time that I got into training Chinese wushu and train weapons and like stick and broadswords and things like this. So on one side, I think we need to be grateful to some of the action stars like again Jet Li, Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee, Donnie Yen, because through cinema, these people, they are influencing the generation because they make this look cool. Same thing, that's why I started with Taolu, right? Because you first see the external part, how it looks like. It looks cool. So you start from that. Okay, I want to look cool as well. Instead of smoking a cigarette, I will go for that, right? But then at a certain point, it becomes an interior journey. You're starting to understand more of discipline and changes and things like that, and that reflects back in your life. Maybe in your life as an entrepreneur, maybe in your life as a lover, with your family. So this is what it teaches you, discipline and adaptability. I got pushed a little bit into the performance from Fudan University in 2013. Because they pushed me into this TV program called Liudong Zhongguo, which is a China exploration. It was a talent show. In this talent show, I had to sing, I had to perform with my southern broadsword. We had to run and things like this. So that was a little push there. So one day there was a trial in a gym, and our friend Tomer basically introduced me to a choreographer from the Chasey team, and they put me in a first movie, and then I did more and then some more. So basically from stunts, it went into acting as well in some other movies, then it went into action and acting, and I'm still trying to do more of that because it's a way for me to, again, have a new challenge, new adventure, because that is the fact about action movies, that you're actually doing those things. They're actually telling you to go drive that jeep in between the trees, shoot that gun at that person. So it's basically, it's an adventure. How can we look good from this angle? How can it look that you actually had power there in that strike? How do you react to that strike? All these things need practice, because those are things that you don't really practice when you're fighting. So we are skilled at understanding the choreography fast, because we do a lot of choreo in the forms, and also in the Filipino martial arts. There's a lot of choreographing. At the same time, it's different when it gets in the movie. So the timing can be different. At the same time, sometimes you need to practice with someone for a while, because the timing is like dancing. It's a partner drill. It's something you do in two. So rehearsing with the people from the team is also very important. My dream in terms of acting is to have a very well-developed character. And I would say that for me, what's interesting nowadays are some characters in TV series, because there's so much time to develop all the psychology and the story of that character. And I think that is amazing, because I see characters in movies, but they cannot get as deep. Yeah, my dream would be to have a very complex character to develop. It can be as much as a nice guy, as much as a psycho for me, The important thing is that it has depth. So performing in front of others, like enjoying the fact that you're doing this with others and in front of others is the key to the thing. Because some people, of course, might get stiff again, see, might lose their fluidity, and that doesn't work in front of the camera. So you want to still try to find a part of yourself that is that character. You need to become that character, right? You need to become that thing. Even if it's a small assassin or whatever it is, that's gonna be you for the next hours. So you better enjoy that and become that thing and move like if you were that thing, and forget about maybe all those people that are around you and be in that moment again. Be mindful, focus on what you're actually doing. The cameras do not exist, if not just to understand which angle of your face you have to give.